Good morning, America, and the UK,
And outside of America.
Australia, and Jamaica. Colleen over there in Jamaica, and
Hello, world.
I still rocking the stash.
looking good, looking good. So, have you ever had a stash like that?
I did it once, but didn't wear it long.
No,
I'm just doing the rusty.
we like the rusty.
You can see where mine would be the white, the thicker white stuff.
Your rusty turned into rustic. You've led a rustic life. You made us this rustic bench we're sitting on back in the
I think
day.
this was your first thing, wasn't it?
This was the
The rebuild of the.
this was a couch, and I literally gutted it.
Didn't you find it on the side
Yeah,
of the
you
road?
Yeah.
found some roadkill couch, and
Yeah, and I'll never do this again. There's about 3 million staples holding the cloth on. I ain't even joking. I don't even know why they even did anything at cloth. It was nothing but staples, and I'll never do that again. But I'll never do pallets again either. 'Cause you got to tear them apart. But this was a couch frame, and I modified it, and then we put pallet wood on it, sanded
Should we
it all
step
down.
up and let them have a look at it better?
yeah,
Sanded it all down, stained it. This is the only thing. These are 2x4s in the back,
right.
but other than that, everything else is pallet wood. So it was interesting and fun. I made this sign up here. This was one of the first things. I'm surprised it's still holding together.
Yeah, I need to
Well,
restain it.
You had it at your house in Louisville, and when we went to visit, you had it hanging out there, and I said, "Oh, that's beautiful. I wish I had that." And so before we left, you gave it to
Yeah,
us.
took it off and gave it to him. But
Did you build a swing too, or no? Not the swing.
no,
No. But so when you were a little boy, Jason, your dad was always doing stuff. Again, not so much that you really knew how to do everything. I thought he did back then, but you had to try to do it because we just didn't have an abundance of money to go out and hire somebody to do everything.
Basically, did everything myself.
And you, growing up, saw him doing all that work, and you'd say as a little kid, "When I grow up, I want to be a working man like my dad."
that was a mistake.
That's what I said. Don't
Jeez.
you remember on that
Jinxed
video
yourself.
before? I said, "Well, you made a bad choice."
Yeah. So it seems like all I do is work, even though people always, that's like the biggest, like, complaint on my channel. You never get any work done. I'm like, well, this stuff didn't magically appear. But
I understand him. I know
It's
how
just-
it feels.
when you work so much and do stuff, you get burnt out. And I think that's the thing that pretty much happened is I do get burnt out, and then you kind of lose the love of the labor, and then a lot of stuff that you do is a labor of love. It just takes forever. It's
Then it
tedious.
becomes a job.
Yeah, then it becomes a job, and YouTube is my job. Building a house is not my job. Building is not my job. I've done that. I did woodworking for, that was what, 3 or 4 years? I don't remember how long. That was a hobby that kind of took off. I lost my job at the time because of an ice storm that that happened in Dallas, and I called my boss and I just said, "Hey man, I can't even get out of the driveway." He said, "Well, if you don't show up, you don't have a job." And I said, "Looks like I don't have a job because I'm not going to wreck my car driving what would be a normal hour drive through ice. It'd
It's
probably
solid
take me
ice.
forever." I said, "I'm not doing it." I was like, literally, I'm starting to like slide out of the back or out of my driveway. I'm not doing it. So I started building that. Of course, I didn't tell Jared at this time. And I just started building stuff and posted on Facebook, and people were like, "That's cool, I'd buy one." And I was like, "All right, I don't know why." So I started just selling stuff that way.
You built nice big farm tables.
Oh,
Maybe you
he's built a
could
lot of
show
nice
some
stuff.
pictures sometime. You showed it in the people's home,
Yeah.
and it was rustic, but it looks awesome in their dining room.
Well,
you know?
I never knew how to build a table, and this family was like, "Hey, we've been wanting to buy a rustic table. Would you be willing to build us one?" And I was like, "Heck no! Like that's way above my, level." And she's like, "We really want one. Would you really consider it?" And I told her, I said, "Fine." And it was a round table. They wanted a round table, and I was like, "I can't even build a square table. I've never even built one, but you want it to be round?" And I said, "Fine. Let's make a deal. You give me the money that it costs for the materials, and if I mess up, I'll give you your money back. But if it works out the way you want, you can pay for the rest of the table." So I made it, and I tried to figure it out. and I did it, and they loved it. And then they actually ordered another normal farm table, like a more rectangle one. I think it was like 6 or 8 feet. Then that was the first one I ever built to that one. And what's crazy is I'm friends on Facebook with them, and still 4 or 5 years later, I guess even more now, they still have it in their photos. They still use both of them, and I was like, it's still up, it still works. But that one, the farm table, the bigger one, the bottom, no, it was the round one. The bottom, it wasn't just like a normal base. It'd come down and it came out like this, and it squared off, and it had designs. And then the bottom had the 4 feet come out, and I didn't know how to do any of that. So I just started gluing pieces on there, getting a belt sander and kind of carving it out and stuff of that. It's basically how I do everything else, but
You figured it out.
you never know until you do it.
He got that gene, I guess. I got some of it, but he got a bunch of it. And my
Your brother's the same way.
older brother is a general contractor, and he's a wood artist too. I mean, everything is to perfection, and he got like in this area the general contractor of the year or something. He had built a house for some friends that I went to school with. Built a house down here, and
It's in magazines.
beautiful, beautiful.
Uncle
so-
Vance's house.
Yes.
Was it the floors that were made? The
This-
telephone?
the reclaimed telephone poles, the cross members, they did all that, made cabinets out of mesquite. It was beautiful. And
So you come by it naturally.
yes, you just happen to
Yeah.
get that gene
So-
a lot more than me.
When you made that decision that you were going to build a tiny house, were you scared?
A little bit.
I mean, hello, you'd never built a house before.
No, so pretty much we did the shed to house, but that was already the frame. We just
Yeah.
did the inside. But that was
You're
the,
looking at some ground and some wood.
yeah, but that was the first house that I ever really worked on. Then we came down to the ranch. We basically gutted that. We redid that. But we built the whole deck and all that stuff, so that kind of gave me a little bit of, I guess, confidence with that. And then started doing a lot of research, I guess, and then I was just like, screw it. Let's just build it and see what happens. And it's not perfect by any means, but it's mine, and it's being paid for with cash as I go, no debt at all. So to be able to build a house with no debt, not a lot of people can say that, especially at a younger age, I guess. So is it my forever home? It could be, but it may not be. So I don't know. I ain't worried about it.
I don't know why some people want to bash you for not working on it every minute of every day, but the whole thing is you're showing your life, and you show making coffee, and sometimes you don't. Some people want to know why you always have on clean clothes. They think you might be living a fake lifestyle.
That's the funniest comment ever, because I wear
Right?
the same clothes for like a week straight, and they're always nasty and dirty. And I wash clothes like once a month. And I think that's the funny thing is people say stuff like that, and I'm like, my hand, like, of course I'm here, I actually got some showers and hot water, but normally my hands are always black from the dirt or in the fire pit or building and, stuff of that nature. I mean, maybe their TV's not very good. I don't know.
Or
It's
maybe
their
they
vision.
only watched one episode.
I mean, I guess, but I don't remember when I ever wore clean clothes other than being here. But
Well, I got to
that's
tell
the funny
you,
thing.
I mean, I really, really, really miss the meetup. I wish we had gone. But I have to tell you that the night before the meetup and the night after the meetup, when y'all were filming and y'all were all sitting outside and I knew y'all were going to your trucks to sleep, that I did not miss. I don't think I could live that way, Jason. You're a better man than I.
I slept in the front seat of the truck many times, which is not comfortable because the seat belts are stiff on the
Yes.
bottom part and they don't move, so you have to like go around it. I slept on the rocks out there. I slept in the tent. I slept in the canvas tent. I slept on the deck of the house. I don't care
Which is
anymore.
full of goat poop now, I'm
Now,
assuming.
We could have just rented us an RV for a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we got hotels up there for y'all when y'all go. But yeah, I don't know. I just learned that if you live this lifestyle and you do stuff like this and you do stuff on your own, you can save money, which means you can help buy your dad a tractor, and stuff like that. So
Right.
it's just one of those that a lot of people don't like to sacrifice. But to me, you need armrest or what?
No.
Oh, y'all are gonna do some.
Yes, we're
stupid
gonna
stuff.
love on you because we're so proud of you. We're
Yeah.
truly proud of the man you have become, Jason Crocker.
Dale,
Dale.
No,
I'm finally a man that I got some handlebars.
no. You're a giver, and that's what I love about you.
I don't know. You gotta read through the comments on that.
You just
I
got a big
can't
heart.
because then I
He's
get
got a big
ugly
heart.
defending my
Too
son.
big sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's what I kept telling him. Don't give away everything because you'll end up with nothing. You'll give it all away.
Yeah, but if I don't know, if I'm gonna be poor, I'd rather be poor because I gave it away instead of buying stuff for
Well,
myself. I guess I don't know. I don't need it. I'm very comfortable with my life out there. I don't really need anything. I don't have an electric bill and I have a water bill and
and
like
it's
that.
not like he's making $1 million. Don't get people think, wow, must be really paying off. Well,
It is paying off.
he makes
but
he makes a decent living. It's just,
it's like you said earlier. It's not how much money you make; it's how much you retain. And
I mean,
I've just kept as much as I could, but then I'd have even more if it wasn't for this wood shortage and it being
That's
so
what
expensive.
I'm saying. It's crazy.
But I don't know. Just with me, it's you can every month when you live in a house, you're paying minimum $100 a month for electric. $30-$40 a month in water. If you have cable, all that stuff. Like I have none of that, so my truck's paid off. The only thing I pay is car insurance and a cell phone bill. So the rest of it's just in your pocket.
so you don't like $300, $400, $500 electric bills a month?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't miss anything like that.
You're lucky.
And then
That is rough.
Then during the winter, I have a wood burning stove. So yes, you have to go out there and chop wood and stuff, but it's got its benefits. And if I could use that money to help other people, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, we're proud of you, Jason. We love you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we sure do. And it was a
I was raised decent. I
it was a
guess.
surprise. He kept saying, yeah, we're going to get one, but it's for you. And I was like, no, because
You know how hard it is to convince your dad that you need a tractor when you don't need a tractor, and he keeps telling you, "No, I don't think you really
You
need a
don't
tractor
need a
right
tractor."
now."
I've been researching tractors for him, different sizes and things, but the type of terrain that he has up there. I told him, I said, Jason, I said, really.
You ain't gonna get much use
Yeah,
out of
you're
it.
not going to get a lot of use out of a tractor right now. I said, now, if you buy that other 16 acres, whatever it is around you, I said, yeah, then you can, get you a tractor and all. I said, once you hold off, or I said, let me just buy one up there, let you use it, see what you can do with it, and then you can just bring it down to me.
But he was saying, no, I can get a better deal down there. I'll buy it, and you can use it for a while, and
And
then
then
we
I'll
can
bring it
take
back,
it to
yeah.
Jared's, and then
he
I'll
kept
take
insinuating. He kept insinuating. No, I wanna buy it down there local, and he's referring to Clay, with Mahindra,
Which I did.
it on. Yes.
Yeah.
Truly, that's what I wanted to do because he's
and,
helped
and
us.
that's what he kept saying. No, let's just I'm willing to pull it back up here because it was for him. He said, no, I'm willing to buy it down there and pull it back. We'll use it there at your house for a while and then,
Yeah.
sneak.
Sometimes you gotta lie to your parents for a good reason.
Sneak.
I guess.
And then I wasn't even gonna tell mom, and then I was like, I better tell her the day before.
We worked
because-
out a deal because, like I said, I was going to buy one anyway, and he just kept insinuating about, Dad, you're not going to have any warranty. You're not going to have any warranty. And I was like, well, son, I'm just going to buy one with low hours and do the best I can with it, And so Melanie allowed me to bump my budget up a little bit, and
Not to new tractor budget,
Right.
but
I
a better
am the
used.
money
but to a
miser.
better used one. And so that's what I was planning on. And next thing I know, Jason says, well, I'm going to cover whatever you can't handle.
Yeah,
And he said, but we're going to get a decent tractor.
yeah, and that's the thing. I
With
didn't want.
warranty.
Yeah, I didn't want him to get something too small because of the budget. I didn't want him to get something too big, but it was just too old. And it's like I basically had to tell mom so she'd let me do this. Was let's say he bought a used tractor, but something breaks. That money that he's going to have to put into the tractor to fix, he could have just put towards a new tractor and not to fix it because it'd be warranty, and stuff like that. And in the long run, I think it's better off that it happened this way. That way, this will be the one tractor you buy. You don't have to buy another tractor. You'll have it, say minimum for the next 7 years. It's under warranty. It's good to go. We kept the price low because we didn't get the implements and stuff, but we're actually kind of, we were talking to the owner of the place and trying to maybe do some trades here and there for certain things that, the family could do or, whatever, and try to get some implements. My uncle has some implements that he can use for now. We didn't need a trailer, so it's not like we went and bought the biggest, baddest tractor and we spent $1 million. It was, let's get what you need, but let's keep Mr. Haggle over here. Let's keep it down.
Keep it at a minimum.
It got to the point where Clay finally said, no, I can't go any lower. Because we kept, knocking off, for us, helping us out.
Different things.
Yeah, different things for us to do. So if you guys ever need a tractor, call up Clay and say, hey, I need that Crocker discount.
We'll put the link to his business in the description below.
And you never know. We might even work out something with Clay where if you mention us, you might be able to get a little benefit. Maybe a ball cap or something.
Yeah. Well, that's what we told him.
That's about all we're worth, maybe.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, you got any hats or shirts or something like that we can have? And he said, I don't, but I can figure that out. Just because I guess something like you guys see on the channel, a lot of what we do is family oriented and family, whether it's with us or we talk about you guys as family. I kind of feel like it is like that at Mahindra, Diamond B, Mahindra.
His dad's there.
Yeah.
His mom.
They could have easily, because the dad dropped it off, he could have easily dropped it off and left, but he talked to us for a little bit.
Right.
He even said, because I was filming, he said, am I going to be on YouTube?
Yeah.
But yeah, he, he's local. They're good people. I've heard good things about it. Matter of fact, one of our neighbors up the road, who's also a YouTuber, Lynn.
And Ricardo?
Yeah. She said, oh, yeah, Diamond B with Clay, it's where she got her Mahindra, and she loves
it. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Well, Jason, we appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us again, and we're so proud of you, and it was a good visit.
It was good. We'll do it again. I don't know the next time I'll be down, but
maybe we can make a trip
I would say
up
maybe y'all go up there.
Well, definitely in May. We're going to aim for that for sure.
Yeah. My micro tiny house is almost done, so y'all can stay in that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bunk beds. That's why I built them for y'all.
All right.
that's
We
true.
can snuggle in one.
Yeah.
Do we need to bring our own poop bucket?
Now we'll dig a hole.
All right.
We
I got
you.
a bunch
Good
of
enough.
leftover buckets from
Hey. I'll
So-
supply the bucket. You just bring the sawdust.
Y'all have lots of things to watch from Jared Crocker, the real Matt Crocker, the Crockers, and Crocker Simply Southern.
And coffee with the Crockers.
Right.
Yeah,
We took
all
over.
that. And y'all need to watch them all because there's going to be a little bit of everything on everybody's channel, especially ours. Ours will be bits and pieces of behind the scenes stuff. So
And we're starting Crocker's live action. So that'll literally be something that all of us can do. We'll talk about that more in another video, but it'll just be kind of fly on the wall type thing, get a little more behind the scenes, I guess, live, unedited. So,
and if you enjoy us, please subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and comment below because we do read all the comments.
yep.
And if you're going to unsubscribe any of us, just let it be Jared.
Yeah, go to Jared's channel. On that good note, we'll see you all in the next one.